Hello? Hi. Hello. Okay. We're fucking going. Okay. Bop.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Thanks, Dojima. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's get this fucking started, shall we?
Ultimax.
Sweet. Episode Adachi. Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. Tell me the things you're blabbing about behind my back. Okay, you know, that makes sense. There's only like one string of pathways. I might beat this game like tonight because it doesn't look very long. I have a feeling this is just gonna be going by pretty quick. But look at my fucking prison cell. Sick. Crunch. My molar slowly crushed the hard lump of fiber. Then my eyebrows, the first taste of lotus root in a long, long while.
Ugh, gross.
Scraping some barely filled rice is to wash down the lotus root. Why are you wearing a suit and tie in prison? Today's dinner consists of chikuzeni full of vegetables. I also get some miso soup that's one step away from water, cucumber tsukemono, and even an orange slice or two for dessert. I want some sea urchin or eel. Yakiniku sounds good too. And maybe some beef tongue served rare, covered in green onions and marinated with a little lemon juice. I fantasized about this, grabbed another lotus root out of the bento pack with my chopsticks. Peered through the holes in lotus root. In my eyes, one of those. Peer through the holes in in the lotus root, and my eyes meet those of the guard standing at me through the observation window.
Yeah, sorry.
Been in jail for about 5 months now. I'm being held at the prefectural police HQ in neighboring Inaba City as a suspect in the serial murders that took place in Yasu Inaba. 2 murders, abandoned corpse, plus a few other charges. Normally, I'd be immediately prosecuted and transferred to prison, but the police are having trouble with the supernatural cause of death being thrown into a television. I sure as hell wouldn't want to be assigned to a pain-in-the-ass case like this. Well, maybe it's not for me to say, being an ex-cop and all. After meal drowsiness hits me soon after, so I laid down on the tatami mat. There's nothing new as this empty cell, and about to pass from consciousness into beckoning slumber.
Interrogation.
The voice of the guard pulls me back into reality. Number 82, that's me. Interrogation this late in the day? Give me a break. I sat in a way that the guard wouldn't see and slowly get up. The detective in charge leads me away, leaving my cell behind. It's been a while since I was last called to the interrogation room. Stephanie just really seems to stress the spitefulness of the room. Stephanie just really seems to stress the spitefulness of this room. That alone is enough to get me down. When I first got here, I gave them the whole truth. Since it was all over, I didn't plan to hide anything. It'd be a pain if things got complicated. But obviously, proven that you can kill people with magic isn't the kind of thing that can be demonstrated to an audience that isn't willing to listen. After going through some serious psych evaluations and all that crap, the interrogators weren't able to make any progress, so my jail life
Here's
continues.
some more things. Check 'em.
Ugh, I hate that. Hate that guy. I hate how I don't. Such a stylistically different portrait too, and he just looks weird. I don't want to be mean to this guy, but he looks weird. Today they want me to go over some evidence. I plop my ass down on the uncomfortable stool, and a young detective lines up several objects on the table.
These are the 3 pieces of evidence.
This is a replica gun that's been modified to fire real bullets. Oh yeah, that was in my closet. I bought this when I first joined the police force, and was frustrated when I didn't get a gun right off the bat. This digital audio player. I won a New Year's bingo game, and then tossed it somewhere and forgot about it. How'd I find it? And that's a large flat screen TV, big enough to easily shove someone through, but I've never used this TV before. In other words, it's irrelevant to the investigation. It's pretty damn evident that there's no new evidence to find. Got nothing more to hide, and I've told them so. Yet they still managed to dig up more junk. They didn't even realize that they're wasting their time.
None of them are related to the case. I mean, I've said this many times before, but I've already told you everything.
I don't like the way his mouth
No
moves.
back talk. Just check 'em all.
Detective pounds the table with his fist, probably in an attempt to intimidate me. What a loser. What a losers. My game's long been over. What good would it do me to lie now? The reason you can't assemble a case against me is because you're idiots. I had to sit here and waste my energy dealing with you morons. Why don't you use your head a little? Make a show of pretending to look at the so-called evidence again, and the detective lights a cigarette.
Seriously, between Adachi and Dojima, is anyone at Inaba PD not a dumbass?
Kojima-san.
Ryotaro Dojima. You know him real well.
Yeah, sure do.
Rumor has it his position at the station's shaky because of you. A real cop wouldn't have the balls to show his face at the station if one of his men got sent up for murder.
The detective with the cigarette blows some smoke in my face. I get this kind of treatment every day. At least this is one of the less severe acts of hostility I have to endure. Since I'm an ex-cop, the police are merciless when they interrogate me. On top of being in restraints from morning till night, if I start to doze off, I get some water to the face. Verbal abuse is constant. If I say anything, I get yelled at. If I stay quiet, I get yelled at. It really impresses me how much energy they have. They're probably pissed at how long this case is taking them, but they can't blame me for their incompetence. Seeing that I don't show so much as move an eyebrow, the detective lights a second cigarette and laughs
You know,
mockingly.
I felt sorry for him. So out of kindness, I told him during the investigation. I said, I'll make sure to dispose of your no-good man, so don't worry about that. And what does that bastard do? He suddenly grabs me by the collar. I almost ended up having to submit a written apology.
You know, kind of doing some work in a car right now. Can't watch, but I wanted to hop in and say hi. So the silly Billy called Just Jackson 05. Thanks, Billy. Nice to see you here again. Appreciate you stopping by.
Talk about a blunder.
It ain't nothing to laugh about.
That's
What
very
do you
funny,
think,
actually.
huh? He can settle matters for himself without me asking you to do it. What a bunch of shit to say about a killer.
Hearing that, I smile knowingly. Kojima-san's been a pain in the ass like he always is. I'm no longer his subordinate, just a complete stranger. He should cut off any ties to me, but instead he has to go and say that. Besides, isn't it backwards for a detective to be believing in a criminal? This cop's right. Seriously, he makes me laugh.
I'm done dealing with Hicks. Oh, I guess once you've been a police dick in the sticks that long, your morale's shot. I wouldn't be surprised if Dojima snuffed a few himself. That must be where his men learned it.
That's a funny joke.
Huh?
Although, aren't you the one with the quick fist? rumors about you when I was on active duty. You punched a suspect in the face during an investigation. Got found out and covered it up, right? What a hero!
Huh. Detective's face gets redder and redder. Even though I sound frivolous, my heart is
And
cold.
since then, you've made sure to only punch him in the gut, right? You sure know what you're doing, aiming to work at the Metropolitan PD.
You little... I ain't taking that kind of lip from a goddamn killer.
Chair is kicked out from under me. I slam into the ground. Detective grabs me by the hair and roughly pulls my head up. The detective's face contorted with anger and humiliation is just hilarious.
If you don't want a good thrashing, then you better spill everything, you bastard.
Sir, you really shouldn't go any further.
Young detective, who is quietly taking notes, suddenly steps forward looking panicked. There's no force behind his actions, though. He's got no control in this
Shut
situation.
You don't get anything out of scumbags like him without getting your hands dirty. Watch and learn.
Punches me in the gut. He avoided my solar plexus. He must be used to hitting people. I choked back my stomach as and scoff.
That wasn't nice. Isn't this against the Criminal Procedure Code?
Huh?
Criminal Procedure Code, Article 319. Forced confessions gained through torture and intimidation are inadmissible as evidence. Anything I tell you is invalid if you get your hands dirty. Didn't they teach you the basics in police academy? Oh, but I get it. You're stuck in the boonies like this because you can't even get the Criminal Procedure Code straight.
You little...
Damn, okay. The detective's eyes open wide. Looks like I hit a nerve. He's probably going to hit me again. Brace myself for it, but contrary to my anticipation, I'm not struck by a fist. Instead, I feel a cold steel barrel of a gun pressed up against my temple.
You must be Toru Adachi.
Oh,
I wish to
Oh.
speak with you.
oh. The atmosphere in the room suddenly becomes tense. I feel a chill run down my spine. It's not the same detective I was just talking to. He's someone else. I don't have any proof, but that's what my gut's
sorry.
telling me.
But I must ask you to come with me. Enter the TV here. And to be clear, this is less a request than an order.
Whoa, what are you doing? There'll be hell to pay for pointing your gun at a detainee. You really need to come.
Ah, yes. I'd forgotten we weren't alone. Get out of here.
Huh? What are you saying?
I said get out. I don't wish to make matters worse. And you don't wish to die, do you?
The detective slowly raises his arm and points a gun at the corner of the ceiling. Fires and the lens of the security camera's room shatters to pieces, accompanied by the ear-splitting sound of gunfire. The young detective quivers and bolts from the interrogation room. Well, he made the right move. No point in making a show of justice if he's gonna get you killed.
Now you've done it. So,
Ooh.
you.
Well, I know who
We'll
that
find
is,
out
but
when we meet. Enter the TV. You should still be able to do that.
without changing expressions, he pushes the gun in my back. If I try to resist, he'll pull the trigger without hesitation. I can feel the danger in the air. Spaying him would not be a wise plan right now. Walk towards the TV that had been brought in as evidence. Before I can even start to struggle, I'm thrown into the television with an unbelievable strength. Okay. And in he goes. I feel a strange floating sensation, as if gravity had lost its hold on me entirely.
Just like old times.
Yeah, I know this feeling, and I know it's waiting for me at the bottom. What now? I sigh slightly and fall in head first. Boop. I was got into a school classroom enveloped in an uncanny atmosphere. There were chains and desks lined up, textbooks on the shelf, a blackboard, all that good stuff. The walls are plastered with posters and a barricade labeled P1 Grand Prix? Seriously, who made these things? Look at the blackboard. I look at the blackboard puzzle and read the word Yasogami High monthly events written
When
on
I
it.
exited the TV, I found myself in a classroom.
Yasu High is where those wannabe detectives went. Of course, this isn't the real school, but I get the feeling they'll be showing up any moment now. Well, that doesn't matter. Thing I need to worry about is that whoever called me here is somewhere in this school
Seriously,
too.
I can't believe I'm called in here all of a sudden. I'm not even a cop anymore. Honestly, I'd rather be in prison.
Well, that said, Even if I do, it'll be back to square one. That would be very annoying. Fine, I'll play along. Then, I was getting tired of... Fine, I'll play along then. I was getting tired of dealing with those idiot cops anyway.
Well, I guess I'll go. Didn't think anything like this would ever happen again. Isn't there something wrong with this world? Who knows what'll happen next?
Yep. I guess I'll start investigating from the top. Scratch my head and start making for the door of the classroom. I'm sure I'll find some evidence if I just start walking around. Wait a sec. That's something Dojima-san used to say all the time.
Oh, man, I've picked up the habit without realizing it. Look what you've done to me, Dojima-san.
Give me a break, Dojima-san. I roll my eyes and leave the dark classroom. Ba-ba. 2PK. Oh, it's red. That's fun. That was very fast. Intentions. See what we got. It's probably where he meets Minazuki. This school is a terrifyingly quiet world. After leaving the classroom, I take a stroll around school. The empty school building is blurred in a dim light, making it all the creepier. And for some reason, it became a complicated maze, as if the entire school had become a giant trap.
Man, whoever made this must be pretty twisted. Then again, who am I to talk?
So it said P1 Grand Prix. So this is during the Labrys events, I think. Glance around and notice the walls and ceilings were bored through, as if something crashed into them. Saw plenty of similar signs of damage on the way here. I neither know nor care what happened, but the violent scratches here tell a story of what happened. Yeah, at any rate, this is definitely not a peaceful place.
I'm starting to get sleepy.
I'm out of shape, and my back is hurting. Let's get this over with and go back. I ran my tired eyes and climbed to the nearest set of stairs.
Oh, what's behind door number 1?
It's just a single door at the end of this path. Normally this would be the way to the roof, but there's no telling where this goes in this crazy world. In any case, I'd better take a look. Doesn't appear to be locked. I slowly open the door, and a warm, moist wind blows in.
What world is this?
Oh, what the fuck? Why is he here? The scene before me is bizarre. The crosses are stuck to the ground, and with an eerily giant moon in the background. Close by. Close by, I can see the Moonlight Bridge has been like a spoon. How does he know the Moonlight Bridge? Definitely recognize it, because I saw it more times than I would have liked. Saw it more times than I would have liked when I was in the city. Still.
Talk about some disturbing taste in decor.
This place feels like a set from a B movie. Feels like zombies are gonna start attacking me out of nowhere. Well, I'm stuck in the TV world, and there are shadows here, I guess. There are shadows here. I guess they don't look all that different. Take a look around the air while I'm still thinking that. It's a present right behind me, and instantly realize someone snuck up on me. Gotta be kidding me. Maybe Crooked, but still a cop. Just paying attention to my surroundings, and somebody still got the drop on me? Carefully turn around and see a young man standing there.
Welcome to his world. You must be Toru Adachi.
Young man spreads his arms in a welcoming gesture. He has impressively red hair and a sharp yet cold stare. He has 2 odd-looking katanas and bears an X-shaped scar on his face. Above all, this extraordinary pressure is given off. Same as feeling what I felt in the interrogation room. He is the one who called me here, no doubt about it. Chills run down my spine at the face of his murderous intent. Keep a straight face and speak like I always do to hide my fear.
They called me out. Seriously, I'd rather not.
I'll tell you who I am to thank you. I am Minazuki.
Sho Minazuki. Yep. Hi, nice to see you again. The young man grins after he says it. I notice he has a Yasuhai uniform tied around his waist. Does this make him a student here? Seems rather composed to be one. The detective want to be brats acting more their age.
And what does this Minazuki-kun want with me? If you don't have any business in particular, I'd really like to head back.
Whether or not I explain myself to you will be decided right now.
Believe it or not, his katana pointed right at my throat. Hey man, what gives? He's the one who wanted me here. He's the one who wanted me here. Isn't this a bit of a mean greeting? While I'm feeling frustrated at this, Minazuki tosses a gun towards me. It's Rip. Same revolver, I kept when I was a detective.
It's your gun. Pick it up. You're a skilled marksman, no?
Minazuki raises his katanas. Punk wants to test my strength. Fine. Cluck my tongue and pick up the revolver off the ground. It pisses me off that I have to listen to this brat, but I have a feeling things will be bigger pain if I refuse to fight. Taking the comfort of a familiar grip in my hand and turning to Minazuki.
Are you sure you want to give me this? I'm the suspect in a murder case, you know. That's fine. Come at me, as if you wish to kill me. Wow, someone's confident. Okay, don't mind if I do.
Oh, okay, we're just jumping into it. Alright. Egocentric police dick. Which is still the funniest fucking... It's a really dumb moniker. It's really funny.
Why not? You won't hit me. It's no use. You won't hit me. You won't hit me. You won't hit me. You won't hit me. You won't hit me.
Okay. I haven't played as Adachi before. I need to get used to his moves. I probably should look at his combos, but nah, I'll figure him out. I'll figure him out just by myself. I feel uplifted for the first time in a while. Natsuki's power is something. Definitely wasn't the standard keep it clean style of fighting. Sure, I beat him, but he probably wasn't taking me seriously. In fact, Natsuki's pretty nonchalant when he looks at me. He seems satisfied.
You're quite skilled. I find your defeat incomprehensible. Look who's talking. You look like you've got lots more energy to spare too. Indeed. I was only testing you. I wanted to see if you would be of any use. I'm going to create
Okay.
his world. For that, I require your assistance.
Being nice and vague to the guy you're trying to work with.
Now I'm a little interested. Tell me more.
Tell me more. And think of it, he said his before too. So he's got another ally? Just in case, I sneak my revolver behind my back and reload the
This is what
cylinders.
that boy wishes for. I intend on destroying this world. The world is filled with deception. Those within it prattle about friendship and bonds, yet they trample over others in the dark without a care. There is no value
Okay.
in such a world. What must be done is to eliminate everything within it. That's got my interest. Truth to tell, you're probably right. This world's all about useless, shallow, so-called friendships. And yeah, I think it's irritating too. I mean, hey, I gave destroying everything a shot once too.
Yeah, he sure did. That's only half true. Bonds, friendship, helping one another. There are a lot of people who flaunt this all nice sounding talk, but it's the same people who won't hesitate to stab people in the back the moment they feel attacked or get hurt. In the end, that's just how humans have to rely on each other. It's just that humans have to rely on each other in order to live. But far too many dumbasses misunderstand that and try to make it way more meaningful than it really is. That's why I really understand where this is coming from. It'd be nice if you could erase this shitty world like a magic trick. At least, that's what I used to think.
Gained a power beyond humans. Do you remember that time? Power beyond humans? Huh. You mean that thing? What do you want with it? I intend to summon that power. But it needs to be tamed.
Like his eyes waver like red flames. Huh. See, looks like he's becoming power just like me.
For that, I require your assistance. You will cooperate with me. You have no choice in this.
That's like he points his katana at me again. With my power, I didn't have much control. I was taken over by some mysterious force and had no memory of it. He's poked around in my personal profile, but he's missing the most important part. Guess he's just some brat after all. Can't even do his research.
Come on, you're not giving me a say here. And about this taming thing. That's all up to you. What does it have to do with me? If you want my help, I guess I'll cooperate with you as best I can.
Quote unquote cooperate.
As best as you can. Very well. You have another role as well.
What? There's more?
Persona users. I will gather them and make them fight. You will also participate in this.
Huh? That sounds like a real pain. I mean, why are you making them fight?
To be honest, I don't really want to get involved in this, but the right choice is to act like I'm interested and get as much information on this kid as possible. Depending on how things go, this guy might become a hindrance to me. I decided to make my move once I heard what he has to say. After I make an interested face, he surprisingly tells me the full outline of his plan. Oh, nice that we get that off screen so we don't have like 10 minutes of this guy yapping about things we already know. He's gonna gather shadows until he has a giant collection of them, like a pile of sculpting clay, and use that as a vessel. But somebody called power beyond the bounds of man to inhabit it. But in order to pacify such a powerful being, he apparently needs persona fragments. They are created when persona users use their power on one another. So he thought of the idea of creating one-on-one tournament between persona users, called the P1 Climax. Plus, he's made some exact duplicates of people out of shadows in order to force them into fighting one another. I have to admit, made an effort. In addition, he's already taken some persona users who's belonging to an organization called the Shadow Operatives hostage. He's definitely planned for this, although I don't really get the point of crucifying his captives. Look at those captives on those tacky crosses. Anyway, blah blah blah. I've been called in to help him collect fragments and get a hold of that power with the giant shadow. That sounds pretty stupid, really, but Minazuki's deadly serious. He really intends to go through with this. How do you manage to come up with How do you manage to come up with a plan that's such a convoluted pain in the ass? It's just because I haven't been around for a while, but I'm actually impressed how ridiculous the scheme of his is.
Add the persona users of this town to the fight as well. You understand, no? They were the opposition who shattered your previous ambitions. Have your revenge on them if you wish. Even if you do nothing, I will not complain.
Revenge, huh?
We will prepare the stage for you. You're free to destroy them if you so choose. The clashing of competing powers will give off persona fragments. This will advance our plans.
And if I refuse?
Then the murders which occur on foggy days will begin again.
I don't think he cares.
See. Well, can't let that happen.
I never had a choice from the start, huh? Well, I didn't expect to go home without having to do some kind of work. And after hearing this plan, I can't just sit there. I was thinking about what to do when I suddenly felt the ground shake a bit beneath us. Oop, Tartarus quake.
Here it comes.
Minazuki looks into the sky and stares off in the distance. Suddenly, shaky.
What the huh?
Shaking grows so intense I can barely stand, and the roof soars up into the sky. I put on my knees and brace my hands onto the ground. Lost for words, I stare upwards. Oop. Red. The sky is turning red. That ink-stained piece of paper, or an infection spreading across healthy flesh.
Isn't this a little over the top?
Shaking finally stopped, so I run to the edge of the roof. I look down at the world from there and gulp involuntarily. Down is covered in eerie red mist. Sky, the moon, even the air itself is covered in red. Same color as Minazuki's eyes. It's showing me that everything is at his mercy.
Hey, is this?
What the hell? Damn! This is
Oh.
totally out there. My world is awesome.
And there's Show.
Dude, you're Adachi, right? Did you see that just now? Did you? The world's all red. Well, better red than dead. Just kidding.
Something Red Dead Redemption. The young man who had just been all cool and calm just a moment ago is jumping around like a little kid. An innocent brat playing with a new toy.
Whoa, hold on. What's with the wild mood swing?
What are you all surprised for? Oh, you were talking to him, huh? That kind of puts a damper on things.
Him? Just in case, I take a look around, but where are the only ones here? The red-headed boy laughs merrily as I cock my head in confusion.
That's fine. I'm Sho Minazuki. Welcome to my world, as I like to call it. I've heard about you. You hate this world too, right? Good for you, 'cause it's all going away.
Okay.
So, you're different from Minazuki-kun.
Ugh, you're still on this? Minazuki is him. I'm Sho. It's too much of a pain to explain it anymore.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
This fucking guy. Maybe just doesn't care to keep talking. But Joe wins the conversation. You have a split personalities? Never met somebody who does before, but it's fairly common to hear about it when you talk with cops and about psych cases. Still, something doesn't seem right. I feel something different, some threatening madness from him. Well, that doesn't matter right now. I slump my shoulders, fed up with the fact that now I have even more trouble to deal
That
with.
aside, are you really any good to me? If you're totally weak after saying you'll help out, I don't need your bullshit. And if you really are like that,
Okay.
I'll seriously kill you.
I don't think I ever gave a clear yes or no yet. This is all so sudden, you know?
Huh? Are you an idiot? Cooperating lets you live. Refusing gets you killed. Get it? What moron would say no to that?
Those are some pretty extreme choices.
Yeah.
Enough going on in circles. I wouldn't mind destroying you, but he's telling me not to.
That means you're game to do this. You seem like you enjoy things that get bloody.
What's wrong with that? It goes gushing out like
Okay.
right?
This guy. This fucking guy. Sure answers without any hesitation. The type that has no self-awareness is the very worst. But the kid should be more careful. No matter how strong you are, even if you think you've got control over great power, you let your guard down, you're gonna get your feet stuffed right out from under you.
Yeah, sure, I'll participate. I was getting bored, so this'll probably be a good way to kill time. But I'll do this my way. I have my own rules, you know?
That's right. I have my own set of rules. Give two shits about this perfect world or his power. All this crap about getting revenge on the kids in Inaba or the fight between Persona users doesn't matter to me either. They can do whatever they want. But things are different if they're gonna start interfering with me. I don't want any getting in the way of my rules no matter what.
Huh? Well, do what you want. I don't care if it's rules or roulettes, but if you try anything funny, I'll cast you out like that. I'll mount you up nice on the wall next to the investigation team. A dodgy looking Adachi.
Okay.
Just kidding.
He laughs at his own lame joke. His eyes suddenly glow red. His piercing gaze on me.
But I'll be watching you, so you better not slack off. Got it? Well,
Oh,
I've got somewhere to be. So, do what you want from here. See ya.
Joe raises an arm as he gallantly leaves the roof. I consider attacking him from behind for a moment, but that's probably not a wise move considering that I don't know what his power is. Only idiots rush into
Now
things.
then, how do I go about this?
Spin my revolver on my finger out of habit and looking at that red sky. Crimson shroud filling my line of sight. And it brings back memories of being inside the TV last year. First time I found myself inside the television, the days had been running ragged. Running around with Dojima-san, fighting the kids inside the TV world. I'd forgotten all that, but I guess not. And not very pretty memories, but wouldn't be a lie to say that those experiences made me the man I am today. Hit a fierce wave of nostalgia and closed my eyes. The lump of steel in my hand is extremely heavy. Cool. To be continued. The plan. And chapter 3, Immature Brats. I imagine this is when he encounters the investigation crew, or something like that. Say it, bro, honestly. Back inside the school building, I enter an arbitrary classroom and sit in a chair yawning like for the nth time today. Well, Natsuki or Sho told me to go fight Persona users, so first I need to go down. But back in the classroom, the hallways are even more complicated, and the more I walk, the more dead ends I find. Here I was thinking of taking this opportunity to go into town and get some good sushi or a barbecue box lunch. Those thoughts of sea urchin and cowtongue come and go so fleetingly.
What am I thinking? There's no way I'm going outside with the town like that.
I don't understand the hype around beef tongue. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it like, I feel like I haven't tried it, granted, but like, just from like looking at it, like I feel like the very best beef tongue is still not as good as like a pretty, like an okay steak, just like a normal steak. But I don't know. Maybe there's something about it. I'll have to try it at some point. Whatever. I look out the window in the corner of my eye, and it's obvious that the red fog is growing thicker than it was when I was up on the roof.
Sheesh. If he's gonna make me his guest, he could at least have a GPS or something ready for me.
Bird's gonna get lost. It's my chin in my hands, complaining to the open air. If only I could ditch all of this goddamn troublesome tournament. Ditch all this until this goddamn troublesome tournament is over. But I can't do that this time around. Need to destroy Show's plans for my own sake, after all. You can call what I'm about to do a plan, but I've already decided that it has to be done. Make contact with the Persona users who will be invited here. All I need to do is lead them on so that they'll move into the right direction. But I can't break this illusion that I'm working on with Show, so it's probably not an exaggeration to say that this red world is under his control. I have to be clever to move out without crossing his suspicion while still undermining his work.
Then, I guess I'll get going. Do I actually have to go look for those guys? What has he gotten me into?
Slowly get up from the chair and some grumbling. Slowly get up from the chair as I'm grumbling. Why do school chairs always make your ass hurt if you sit in them for too long? Maybe that's still better than having your seat kicked out from under you all the time, like in jail. Leads across and find a runway-like hallway stretching out before me. Sigh of the dull scenery. Come down pretty far looking for him, but I guess I still have a ways to go.
What? You're serious? Is it possible for us to not know about a guy who sticks out that much?
Oh, there they are. Hear a familiar voice with the fog and stop. Could it be? Sneak ahead, keeping my ears open.
I did think from last time that the culprit would be someone with ties to Mitsuru-san. I still can't shake that theory.
Oh, maybe he transferred here. Or it could be his older brother's uniform.
There's no doubt about it. That's the Junez kid and the girl in green track jacket. I didn't think I'd run into these guys so soon. I feel the corner of my mouth turn up with the unexpected bit of luck. Now that I know it's them, there's no need for me to hide. I approach them, making sure that my footsteps are loud on the hallway floor.
Be on guard. Don't leave my side.
There he is. There's the man.
You're kidding me.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Are you serious? Adachi-san.
Hey, how we doing? that's a nice picture. And they see me, all three of them look shocked as if I've caught him on a hidden camera show. Heck, you can. It has his mouth wide open in surprise. Wide open. Surprise! I want to laugh my ass off right now, but I shouldn't be doing anything that can mess things up. I have to keep my contact with him to a minimum.
Wait, why is Adachi-san?
Could he be a fake?
Huh? Fake? Oh, right. I forgot about that whole thing going on. Why are you here? Huh? Oh, well, I had intended on staying well behaved, but someone begged me to help out. And you know, I'm not the kind of guy who can say no to something like that.
About? You mean that show guy?
Yosuke-kun scowls. So these guys already met Show. It saved me the trouble of having to explain things.
Have you guys already met? Oh, man.
That doesn't matter. Don't tell me you're working with the culprit this time, too.
Well, what do you think?
Don't play dumb. If I don't like your answer, there'll be boot prints all over your face.
See? They've taken the bait just as I expected. So straightforward that it's almost stupid. Still, more convenient for me than they think working for the other side. Think I'm working for the other side.
Who cares about all that? Come on. Aren't you kids in serious trouble right now? What with all the world ending and all?
So you are.
You guys really like sticking your heads into dangerous situations, don't you?
Yep.
You don't gain anything in life from doing that, you know?
Snicker contemptuously at Yukun, who's been quiet up until now. His gaze towards me with eyes mixed up with all sorts of complex emotions.
Adachi-san, you said you would abide by the rules of this world. So why are you here?
Rules. Rules, eh?
That's right. I decided to follow the rules, so I might have to play along with these kids' idea. To them, I'm just an escaped convict. It'd be easier if I could just tell them what I've got in mind, but unfortunately, being an adult is hard. Besides, I don't really care what they think of me, as long as I can fulfill my objective. Since I'm not saying anything, Yukon steps towards me as if he can't hold himself
Don't
back
you
anymore.
understand how the real world is in trouble because of show? This isn't like the TV world, where only we were involved.
Oh man, I see you never learn. The only reason I took that brat up on his invitation was because I was bored. All the questions about what he's after or what's gonna happen to this town, I don't give a damn about any of it.
What's he saying?
Adachi, you lousy.
Whoa, give me a break. I don't intend to get involved with kids like you anymore. Like, I bet you're honestly abiding by the rules here, because that's how you think.
The rules here.
Oh? Yukon's furrowing his brow in confusion. I take it this means they don't know about the rules here yet. Meaning they don't know about the persona fragments. I should give them a hint of the danger they're facing.
You know, the one-on-one stuff. You don't even know what's gonna happen because of that. Honestly, rats like you barely even think.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means
Like
you're
I keep
dumb.
saying, if you keep fighting them on their own terms, it could bite you in the ass. I bet he's collected quite a lot of those persona fragments by now.
Finally realized something's up and trade worries. Look, what's going on there? What, were you just playing cops and robbers up until now? What kind of investigation team are you? More like non-investigation. Okay, buddy, you can do better than that. Okay, thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. That was as lame as one of Show's jokes. I'm lamenting the loss of sense of humor. Yukon, who has his own worries, trembles and bites his lip.
Have we been inadvertently helping him?
Oh man, you really hadn't noticed? You need to get your act together.
I mean, in fairness, all of the brain cells are in a different place. Yukiko and Naoto are missing in action right now. It's kind of where all the brain cell thing investigation crew are. Oop, Tartarus quake. Skill building suddenly creaks loudly like the howls of a beast. I instantly recognize it as one of the countless shadows gathering at the top of the tower.
What was that just now?
Looks like there's no more time left. Earlier than I expected. Well, that's why I need to get going. Good luck to you, I guess.
I guess.
Oh, and your friends who got caught, they might be in trouble if you leave them be, you know?
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
It means just what it sounds like. Then again, I guess it might be impossible for just you three.
Wait.
Clang! Hit my back on them and disappear in the red fog. Yosuke can try to chase me only to run into an invisible wall. They already had 4 pillars around them. Means they can't leave without winning the battle they're going to face. And he could just care less about who it is.
That's enough for now. Well, go on and do your best, investigation team.
I quietly mutter at the kids behind me. Looks like Sho's plans are coming along faster than I figured. Doesn't look like I have much time to slack off. Might even have to hurry. Outside the windows, I can see shadows collecting here and there, floating up in the sky like shreds of paper. Still, shadows blown around like trash. The surreality of the scene makes me laugh. Yep. Cool. To be continued. So I don't really have much to say about that. I'm already like halfway through. Oh man. No trouble, please. The fuck is up with that? So I don't have really much to say about this. It's kind of just like rehashing things I've already seen. After leaving Yukon in the hall, I've been walking around the school building in search of other Persona users. The shadows and Persona fragments are building up at a surprising rate. Perhaps I'm feeling a little worried as the fog thickens with the passage of time. Because of walking faster than usual, I was able to come across a new area quickly, just in case anything happens. Keep my gun in my hand. I slowly slide the door open with my other hand. Oh! Tartarus. Beyond the doors is a room with an eerie light pouring in, and Sho is sitting in a coffin. All he's doing is staring at a giant clock looming on the back of the room. He notices me, he slowly turns in my direction.
Oh, it's just you.
Hey there. Looks like it's going well. Getting plenty of Persona fragments, huh?
Yeah, it's going so well, I'm bored as shit. I want to see them cry and groan and pain and all that good stuff.
Of course you do.
Actually, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and go take them apart.
Well, there's no need to rush. After all, they can't leave this place.
Huh? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting
so bored. I should just go take out a couple of them.
Whoa, hold on there. There's no need to get hasty when the plan's going so well, right? It'd be easier to just sit back and wait.
What are you talking so big for? Want me to stick my sword through your ears?
Oh. That shows slowly draws one of his katanas and then turns and stabs one of the coffins lying around. He's just hacking at it without a word. Just scratching an itch. I think his bizarre action is a sign of his madness.
Ooh, scary. Can't you calm down a bit? You won't beat anyone like that. And you came to get me because you needed me, no? You sure it's a good idea to kill me just because I rubbed you the wrong way?
Cripes, what a wet blanket. Did you just come from a picnic out in the rain or something? Don't get the wrong idea. That guy has nothing to do with this. I can kill anyone I want if I feel like it.
With a sudden fury, he unsheathes his other sword and points it at my throat. Kill anyone if I feel like it, huh? Don't get cocky, you little
Then
asswipe.
go on ahead. It's easy, right? Have you actually killed anyone before?
Ooh.
This guy's really pissing me off.
Just sheathes his sword with a sneer. I figured as much. But now it's clear that he doesn't like people acting superior to him. Say people like him suffer from inferiority complexes, but I don't give a damn about his past. What's more important right now is take a quick glance at the exit in the corners of my eyes. While they're sneaking around and being... Oh, it's really bugging me. They think they're hiding, but I can see their shadows on the floor. These kids from the investigation team are as inept as ever. Move around, keep show from noticing as I walk towards them.
Look, there's no need to fight. Once it descends, after all, the world's going to totally disappear. Why spend your time dealing with them, you know? Just ignore those kids.
That's not the problem. I look at those guys and I can't stop gagging. They just herd together like best buds. I don't know why they're so full of themselves. And makes
Power of
me wanna beat
friendship.
the shit out of them. Get them to cry like babies. You get me? Do you?
Yosuke, Chie, get back!
Damn, guess he did notice. So he reaches behind his back and pulls out a knife and throws it at them. The knife fails to reach them though and thuds on the ground at their feet.
You're so lame. Such a frickin' irritating bunch. I hate to even look at you. I just want to see you completely destroyed.
Yep, I'm sure you do, buddy. His anger fueled shout out because of the warped room. Feeling that it's useless to hide no longer, Yukon and his friend step into the room. Damn it, I didn't want us to meet Sho any more than absolutely necessary. My plans have changed a little, but I can't help that. I think it's best if I play the spectator for a while.
Nazuki, what are you planning?
Huh? Weren't you listening? I'm gonna get rid of all you disgusting pests and make this a world I can stand to live in. What?
Don't be ridiculous. That won't help anybody but you.
That's the point.
So what? Of course it only helps me. I'm saying you're disgusting, so you should all just die.
This isn't funny anymore. You're totally nuts. Are you saying that nothing else matters as long as you're satisfied?
Aha! Well, duh! Friends? Bonds? You worthless pests aren't accomplishing anything but licking each other's wounds. Shitty pests in this shitty world have no goddamn call to give me their shitty lectures.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get rid of every shred of everything.
You really are a piece of shit that's not worth saving. You've got no right to do that.
The world will be much quieter soon.
Uh-huh.
Just like here, a wonderful place where there's no one else. It's all for me.
Uh-huh.
What? A world with no one else?
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Just hurry up and get smashed to pieces, you shitty pests!
Jesus Christ. There he goes again. It's that youth anger. It's that youth anger I hear about in the news. My, it's so scary. I felt like so fucking nonchalant he is. He's just so fucking done with this guy. Sho explodes in anger and pulls out one of his katanas again with a menacing look on his face. He's just way too willing to hurt people. I may as well try and stop him, even though it's probably not gonna do any good.
Whoa, what are you getting all worked up for? You really shouldn't do that.
And you shut up too, you piece of shit! Come get me. I'll beat the life out of you. You'll be begging for mercy.
Uh-huh. Red pillars in the corner of the room immediately shine to show it takes a combat stance. Never seen a stance like that before, but even I can tell a little more than a kid playing pretend samurai. Something that was honed for a single purpose, to swiftly and efficiently kill their prey.
I can't believe our town is such a mess because of that guy. There's no way I'm sitting back and letting it happen.
Tell him, GA.
I'm with you. We'll show you with our own fists how strong you can be when you have something to protect.
Tell him, Yosuke.
So strong. Don't let your guard down.
Okay. And to be continued? Oh, nope.
You little.
Oh, it just skips the fight. Makes sense. Honestly, it's not Adachi's fight, so who cares? He does not care at all. His show fell on the ground at the end of the intense clash. Red pillars shatter, signaling the battle has been decided. Huh, didn't expect this. Show holds one hand to his chest in pain while he gasps, kneeling on the ground. From my perspective as a spectator, Show is just about as strong as his opponent. Though he's better in every way. Show's faster, stronger, and focuses on his opponent's weaknesses, so why did he lose? Well, duh, it's pretty obvious. The answer's simpler. Persona. Show didn't use a persona a single time during the fight. Means he doesn't have the power to use one? It means he doesn't have the power to use one. I didn't know that before, so learning this is a big plus for me. The other personality, Minazuki, used a persona. It's kind of weird since they're the same body, but they say a persona comes from the power of the mind, so I guess it makes sense that one of them might be able to use one while the other can't.
What did I tell ya? This is because you kept using those weird powers. You got all puffed up because of someone else's gift.
Oops, I actually spoke my mind in front of Show. Sorry. Whoops. I actually spoke my mind in front of Show. I quickly covered my mouth and noticed Yukon watching me, still in his fighting stance. I guess it's only natural they'd be worried about me, but damn.
Are we fighting you next, Adachi-san?
Huh? Oh man, don't be ridiculous. Why would I do something that hard?
Hard? Aren't you supposed to be on Show's side?
Show's side? Give me a break. Come on. Isn't there someone else besides me you should be worrying about?
Someone we should worry about.
That's right. It isn't over yet. Troublesome thing about Show is the fact that Minazuki's there too. Man, Yukon doesn't know about him yet. Show's been beaten. He's not just gonna lie down and take it. Saves me the trouble having to explain everything myself, but it's no good for me if they happen to get killed. Am I gonna have to babysit these kids by myself?
Persona.
Oh. There's Tsukiyomi. Hi, buddy. And there he is. The instant Minazuki sits up, a reddish black shadow appears behind him and attacks the investigation team. They was going quickly, and as soon as Minazuki's got the kids, cornered.
Let's end this.
Jesus. Two personas come together violently, but it's clear that Yukun's at a big disadvantage.
Get a grip, damn it. You better get yourself killed at this rate.
If that happens, my plan will have been all for nothing. I have absolutely no interest in what happens between these two damn brats, but I can't let them get killed. So I thought it was time for me to lend them a hand.
Persona! Persona!
Labras! Naruto! Yes! Two personas appear from the Red Falcon, attacking Minazuki simultaneously. Minazuki's persona is stunned, and its relentless attack stops.
Yukon! Senpai, are you alright?
Yeah.
Is that Naoto Shirogane? It's Naoto Shirogane and some other girl I don't know, who's carrying a giant axe. I'm running into Minazuki's size.
More imbeciles. It seems deploying doppelgangers made from shadows wasn't enough.
Don't move. Get
Ooh.
away from Yukon, or I won't show any mercy.
No need for histrionics. I'll
Histrionics?
concede now without them.
Where the fuck does that mean?
Should I at least get rid of Narukami first?
Minazuki points a blade at the kneeling Yukon. Unlike Sho, Minazuki would be able to kill Yukon. Like he was squashing a bug. Can't be underestimated. I'm actually gonna have to stop him this time. Walked to the center of the room, placing myself between the two.
Sounds like a bad plan. Haven't you ever heard the saying, the cornered stag is most dangerous? I don't think you have time or energy to waste.
No,
Why are you here?
Now the coon's eyes widen with surprise of seeing me, and then... Oh, Tartarus quake. Here we go again. The school building begins to creak again. The shaking is longer and more intense than it was when I was on the roof. And the power Minazuki's collecting is coming closer. Seems that we're progressing a lot faster than I thought they would.
Whoa! What is this shaking?
It's begun. I'll be taking my leave. All that's left is to see this through.
Hey, hold it!
Minazuki turns his back to leave. The other kids surround him to prevent his escape. But Minazuki-kun doesn't show any signs of panic. In fact, he gives him a mocking sneer.
You love to swarm, don't you? You find your strength by herding together. But there are enough persona fragments now. I have no need to deal with you anymore.
What is this?
My legs.
This again.
It only takes an instant. The moment Minazuki's eyes glow red, the air shakes and the kids it's in front of me stop. It's suddenly chained down. Seeing that confirms my suspicions. Minazuki is capable of using a persona to control others. He uses power to control that detective in the interrogation room.
Text. I've been relying on this borrowed power too much. But now is not the time to hold back.
Minazuki spares one last glance at Yukon's group and runs off into the fog. The other kids are frozen like statues. I can only watch them disappear. I'm free to do anything, but there's no point in me chasing after Minazuki, so I just let him go. Once Minazuki's gone, Yukon's group is released from whatever hold is over them, and they fall to the ground. Perhaps that was pretty hard for them, as they all seem to be in a lot of pain. Before they can even catch their breath, the sound of footsteps approaches to the fog. A beauty in a skin-tight, black catsuit shows up.
I'll take over from here.
Okay.
Let's begin. Bring on the ring.
Lady yells out. When the lady yells out, 4 red pillars in the corner of the room and the invisible walls lock into place. Being stuck again seems to confuse the kids, and the situation is out of their depth.
Mitsuda-san?
No, that's a fake.
Where's Minazuki?
He's gone already. Hey, not to butt in, but don't you think you're in over your heads a little this? Didn't you see his power? You're up against more than just that brat.
She shouted to them from beyond the invisible walls. No time for them to figure this stuff out on their own. Just get it already! It's with a bit of annoyance that I continue
don't
on.
you think it's a little late? He said he has all the persona fragments he needs. So all that's left is to summon that thing, and then jam the fragments he's gathered into.
As I say that, a rapier swings in front of my nose. Looking surprised, I see a few strands of my hair fall in front of my eye like a comic. She may be a... oh my god, she may be a hottie, but I don't need a chick swinging sharp objects in my face.
That might have hurt. What was that for?
You speak too much, imbecile. Should I deal with you instead?
Whoa, no way! Where'd you get that idea? All right then. I did try to warn you guys.
I've said enough already. Even the stupid investigation team should get it by now, alright? Turn my back on them and quickly leave the classroom. They realize Show's plans as they should be heading to the top of the tower. To peek, they'll find countless shadows, persona fragments, that power. Pieces are all there. Then again, it'll take them some time to get to the barrier. Even the possibility they might not make it to the top.
Seriously, give me a break.
Either way, I've got to disrupt Show's plans somehow. Pat my jacket to reassure myself that my gun is still holstered at my waist, and run up the stairway to lead to the top of the tower. To be continued. Oh. A whim? See where this goes. Shaky, shaky. I'm sure in good shape considering I never exercised while I was in jail. But I wonder if that's thanks to the bland health food. So I climb to the top of the tower through the fog. I come to an open area. Looks like this is my goal. Look up to the powerful winds. The gathered shadows swirl at the top of the tower, giving it this sinister power.
It's totally red. I wasn't ready for this.
Buddy. Nope, that pun was just awful. I shake my head and look up at the cloud of shadows sitting in the sky. Whirling storm sucks in one shadow after another, like a tornado. Go up the side of
Things a brat
close.
can dream up are scary. Wouldn't stand a chance if you got swallowed up in this. I guess Show's scheme is a huge success so far.
In the middle of the red fog is a clear object the size of a person, giving off light as it floats. I see. So that's the fragments he kept shaving off from the persona users. Red-haired kid is just standing next to it. As I lay low and watch, he looks like he hasn't noticed me. These kids were tricked into helping him collect persona fragments under the guise of the P1 climax. Well, after such an intense battle, staying alive is a bit impressive. I think they deserve some praise there.
It wouldn't be a problem if anyone died here, after all.
My goal here is to keep anyone from becoming a victim. That's all there is to it.
That's just something I can't allow. Sorry, but that's why I'm gonna have to gum up the works by whatever means necessary.
Drive my pistol aim at the red-haired young man through the fog. Show. Show's looking at the giant shadow with an expression of rapture. Maybe he's too busy with this new world. He's not even looking this way. Well, that's convenient for me. I slowly thumb the back of my hammer on my revolver. People may not know this about me, but I'm actually pretty confident with my aim. So I was at the top of my class at pistol training in the academy. Take him with the persona fragment in front of Show. Well, maybe it's too big to be called a fragment by now. I can break that thing. Show's plan is done for. Only got the one chance. It's okay. Can't miss from here. Concentrate. Put my finger on the trigger.
What?
Did I hit it? I'm sure I got it, but the fragment didn't break. The impact of the bullet was only enough to crack it slightly.
One shot wasn't enough.
Take another shot in. Quickly take aim at the crack in the crystal. But just when I'm about to pull the trigger.
Hey, Adachi, what the hell are you doing?
Joe stands in front of me with a look of rage. Ah, he found me. A full frontal assault is the absolute last thing I wanted to do, but I guess I can't help that now. That he'd believe me, I told him my finger slipped.
Did I ever say I was going to cooperate with you? You goddamn son of a... I'll destroy you!
Sure you will, bud. Gun. I have gun. I don't know how to use gun, but I have gun.
Finally.
How about this? Why not just eat it? Let's get to work. Eat it. You're... Knock him out. My face. You ready? Where are you at? Let's get to work. Why bother? You won't hit me. Let's get to work.
And get purple bladed. Nerd. Cool. Easy peasy. I won, but it's more like Sho just got tired of fighting and gave up. I was hurt pretty badly, but Sho must have used a lot of his stamina on that battle. Sit down on Sho's chest to keep him pinned.
Bastard. What's this about? Were you planning to betray me from the start? What an ungrateful little prick.
Sho glares at me, seething. He must be really pissed. I can feel him trembling under me.
Didn't I say? I told you I was gonna do whatever I want. You cocky dipshit. Don't think that you've won. You must be
Don't
seriously
think you've
stupid
won.
to defy me. That's why you lost to them, you goddamn stupid moronic idiot!
All this yapping is hurting my ears. How many times do you have to call me a moron, you moron? Press the muzzle of my pistol against Sho's jaw to shut him up.
You actually have the nerve to say that to me.
Jesus.
You're the one who got all cocky and started a fighting tournament. Haven't you had your fun? Because there's no way a brat like you could control that kind of power. You really should just say you're sorry to everyone and go back home like a good little boy, you know? Shut up, shut up, shut up! The hell are you mocking me for? I'll kill you! Get off me! I can do this! What's wrong with doing things because I can?
Okay.
Want me to skewer you from your jaw straight through your skull? Doing it because you can, huh? You know, watching you really irritates me.
Oh yeah? It's like seeing myself last year. Seriously, it's irritating. Sonar fragment is only a few meters away. I recocked my pistol while holding Show down. They gave it a small target, half hidden in the fog. So in all of this. Oh, and there it is. It's only a matter of time, really. In the blink of an eye, my view flips it upside down. Show, who I pinned down just a moment ago, is now sitting on top of me. Shoot. Show's got that power too? Don't have any control over my own body. I just lay it on the ground like a ragdoll. Show's eyes glow a burning red. Burning red at his fury. What the fuck?
I'll kill you, Adachi. I'll crush you into pulp so no one will know what you even look like.
The Brad begins punching me in the face. I can taste the blood from a cut lip. Head rocks with the impact of each hit. Some power, yes. If I'm still thinking that, I have some life left in me.
You bastard. What are you thinking? You know how important this thing is. Are you trying to ruin my plan?
Yes. If he wanted to kill me, he could just pick up his sword and do me in with a single slash. Instead, he gets on top of me and starts pounding. Don't let me off so easy. Look, for me, his rage is getting the better of him. Once a brat, always a brat. Sure, this hurts, but if my luck keeps up, I might just survive this.
What I said. I tried to destroy those persona fragments by striking when I saw the chance.
You worthless vermin. I knew you weren't worth shit. But to think you were biding your time for this. Well...
Oh, this isn't good. Things are going black. I don't even feel much pain anymore, and I'm on the verge of passing out. They don't teach kids the meaning of the word moderation in schools anymore. At this rate, it might actually kill me.
Really pissed me off, you piece of shit. Well, you were nothing but trash I was only planning to use from the start. Ha!
You black out of that intense blow, but it made us hang in there. Maybe he got tired of hitting me. Show gets up, picks up his sword, and looks down at me mockingly.
Just for curiosity's sake, how are you planning to use me?
I think you're misunderstanding me. You know the whole taming business? I wasn't planning to rely on your knowledge to begin with, moron. All I need is your persona. I was gonna rip off your persona, turn it into a shadow, slam it into the gathered shadows, and presto! Adachi's part is done.
To turn my persona into a shadow and fuse it with the shadows he's collecting? I don't have a clue what he's talking about. As I lie there confused, Show holds his stomach and laughs merrily.
Ooh, I love that stupid look on your face. It's so great. I'm gonna let you in on some more secrets. Seems like
This is
the
really
power
dumb.
left in you interferes with the thing I'm planning to absorb. I guess that power beyond humanity clashes with each other. But when that happens, that thing won't be at its full strength. So if you think about it the other way around, using your power stops that thing from doing whatever it wants. And then I get to tame it.
So using the power he was going for, he has to counter with even more power, huh? I think I see its flaw in that reasoning, but given that we're talking about power surpassing the realm of man here, logic might be going out the window.
Once everything was ready and I cut up the rest of them, I was gonna kill you slow. Still, I at least gave you the chance to have some fun, you piece of shit. I was gonna let your crap slide until I showed you the end of the world you never got to achieve. Why not? Right?
Don't think we're the same, you little brat.
What? What was that?
You think the whole world hates you just because someone didn't treat you right. You're nothing but a little kid throwing a tantrum. You know, I seriously hate this world. Don't put me in the same shoes as a
You're not even on the
hapless
same
brat
level of
either.
hater as I am, dumbass.
So finished, you bastard. I'll kill you just like you want.
Sure, I'm lame. Whatever.
Why is I'll face myself playing?
Yet, do you?
Don't know. He
Those
doesn't know.
guys don't play around. You better be prepared.
Die, you piece of shit.
Slowly unsheath the sword and lays it across my throat. Cold steel against my neck gives me goosebumps. This situation's gone foobar. If my own corpse ends up hanging from a telephone pole somewhere, it's gonna make last year's case even more complicated. If that happens, all the work I've done will go down the drain. Let my rules be taken away from me, but the investigation into last year's case gets dropped, there'll be nothing left. That's the experience that defines who I am now. Can't allow it to become a lie. Katana gleams red in the moonlight when Sho raises it high into the air, and then...
Stop it, Sho!
The impact I expected doesn't come. Slowly open my eyes, see Yukon holding Sho back.
You're early. Way to ruin the moment.
Yukon frowns, not understanding what's going on. Seems confused. And that Sho and I are at odds. It's not like I don't need him to sympathize with me. It's not like I need him to sympathize with me. I don't need his pity. But I don't want to be misunderstood
Just
either.
To be clear, I didn't do it for you guys. I just wanted to set things right for myself.
I know. You're not that type of person.
Look as a relief spreads across Yukon's face. Seriously, kid, you're dope. If another crazy corpse shows up in that town, the investigation would have to start from the scratch again. Thinking about that having pissing me off, that's all.
You're such a know-it-all. It's not very attractive.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Try to mock him, but hurts talking too much. And next to Joe beating the crap out of me, everything is getting cloudy again. Done this much on my own. It's hard to stop him, team leader. Can't even say those words, but that's what I'm thinking when I lose consciousness. And he's out like a light. To be continued? Yep. Okay, let's see what's up next. Almost done. I might have to retell on my stream to say episode Adachi and the true ending. Because that's probably what's going to happen. It's not taking very long. I may have to move up my plans a little. First thing I see when I come to is Yukon. Find a giant monster. The creature is made up of countless shadows, moving into a giant hole. It's wreathed in flame and it's intense enough to scorch the entire world. That's why I call it the end of the world.
Man. Going up against a monster like that's gonna be impossible. Even for you, Kun.
Yep. Citron losing looks bleak, but on a closer look, Yukon doesn't look like he's losing. In fact, he's positively overflowing with energy. Though it's beyond me where it's coming from. Maybe what's called the bond and friends stuff is about. But either way, he's dealing with the power that's about the realm of man. He is injured, but it won't be. But without a way to deal with the definitive end blow, fights at a stalemate.
Impossible. What power is this? How can one human's power alone be enough to best me?
Kagutsuchi. That's what holds you back. The power I wield. The power we wield. It will never succumb to someone like you!
Uh-huh.
Silence, pest. I will not lose. I am stronger than anything.
Sure. The monster lets out an immense roar and raises his humongous arm, and to destroy the ground you can just stand it on. Power isn't going to take much more abuse. What with all this shaking. Not even a Persona user could evolve from here. Seriously seems like a pain in the ass. Quickly summon my Persona, Magatu Izanagi, and attack the monster from behind while it's busy with Yukon. Rend it, Magatu Izanagi. Oh, my fucking voice cracked. Holy shit. Rend it, Magatu Izanagi. My Persona's blade, covered in blackish red flames, strikes the monster's arm and knocks it away.
Adachi-san? What are you doing? I set everything up perfect for you, and you still didn't finish it off before I woke up.
Still, at this rate, there's no telling if we'll have the stamina to keep going. Monster might even make a comeback. But if I keep it distracted, there might be an opening to finish it off. Fine, I'll play along a little.
Take all the glory. Stay back and rest a while. You'll need to save your strength.
Oh, am I gonna fight Hino Kakasuchi with Adachi? You know, Yukon can be a space case sometimes. I like the song. But it looks like even he understands what I'm getting at. Not bad, kid. I myself a small smirk as I look up at the giant body hanging down from the sky. It glances directly at me, its murderous intent piercing me like a gimlet.
How's it going? According to Shokun, the power left in me doesn't sit well with you, huh?
You imbecile! How dare you intrude and have the nerve to stand before me!
Giant body, its massive arm, that stern jaw, flames speeding along the entire length of it. Damn, that's scary. He's gotta be a grade A moron to try to take this thing on. I don't think there's anything in the world I want to protect strong enough to face this thing. But you know, being being this deep in the shit is kind of exciting. Fine, I'll take a stand. Not for anyone else. Stand for myself. Trembling with the exhilaration building in my heart, and the fear of what I'm about to do. But I can't hold back a sardonic grin as I shout up at the face of the sky.
Sucker you are. Come at me. I'll play with ya.
This is a little different from episode P4.
You won't hit me. Knock him out. Yeah.
Okay.
You won't hit me.
Bop bop. There we go. Got him. That wasn't that bad.
Glad to see you're in control.
Cool. That's such a lame boss. It's so dumb. My body's so hot it feels like I'm burning up. Just breathing hurts my worn out throat. With the relentless blaze scorching me, I'm half expecting to collapse into a pile of ashes at any moment.
I guess this is the best I can do with my powers.
Just thinking that maybe I could finish him off, but I'm just too exhausted. All I can do is stand on my own 2 feet.
Such impudence from insignificant pests!
But looks like my efforts weren't for nothing. Giant Monster gives a roar in pain from all the damage it took. Recoils for a moment.
Adachi-san!
From a fair bit away, I see Yukon who's watching me, a look of surprise and bewilderment. It's not the same look he had last year when he confronted me in the TV. There's no hostility in his face, no caution in his eyes. I see nothing in his expression but concern for me. It's annoying.
What are you spacing out for? I don't have time to waste either. So let's hurry up and put an end to this.
Right.
Alright, now's our chance. Give Yukon the sign he answers with a nod. Power I've never felt before begins boiling up within the depths of my body. 2 Izanagis, one dark, one light resonate. Our powers merge together and become one giant force inside the 2 of us. I take that strength and revel in it for just a moment when you unleash it all. Hino Kakotsuchi.
Nagatsu Izanagi!
Both given the same power, but it's evolved down in a different path than mine had. I can tell that it only goes stronger since the last time I saw him. And the power that pulls at me, I can feel it squeezing me dry. What? Torrent of power becomes a giant sword that pierces Hino Kakutsuchi, and its body shatters into pieces.
Hino Kagutsuchi, time for a monster like you to head on home.
Yay! Get out of here, nerd.
Impossible! How could I fall to this trickery of mines?
Oh, shut the fuck up, nerd. Cool. Anyway. Oh. It screams its death cry. The monster's body crumbles into bits. flame coat in its body flares up one last time.
Serves you right.
Now it's over. Tension that I kept in me wound up so tightly reaches breaking point and snaps. I only briefly see the floor rushing it up towards me as I collapse to the ground. Everything is blackness. And he's fucking dead. Sorry, Adachi. You got. To be continued. He's gonna wind up back in a jail cell, probably. Oh, we got 2 more. My rules. I think we got 2 more. Yeah, that's the last one. Alright. I think after this, I might just do the true ending. I come to, I'm lying face down in that part of the TV world where those old TV sets are stacked up around like blocks. Don't remember how I got here after fighting that monster. But one thing's for sure, we annihilated that monster from the world, and there wasn't a single victim created by this entire incident. As long as that's fact, I don't care about the rest. I fulfilled my objective. Maybe sit up and look around. Sho's lying on his back on the floor, and Yukun's looking at me as if he wants to say something.
Adachi-san. Man, what a pain. I had no intentions of seeing you guys ever again, you know?
I finally figured out why you came here, Adachi-san.
Kid talks like he knows me. Don't you go making a relieved face like that. Perhaps I ignore him and walk over to Sho. Slap him on the cheek.
You took a pretty bad beating, too.
Sho opens his eyes and groans in pain. Looks like he's awake, but doesn't have the energy to move. Madness and intense murderous intent are both gone. All he does is breathe. Well, looking at him like that, there's no difference from your average kid. I remember when I was the same condition as him. He reminds me of myself, just a little.
That's why I told you, that power can't be controlled.
Is it all over?
I don't think it's all over yet. Those nosy kids pushed your reset button before it was too late.
I look over at Yukun, his eyes go round in surprise. Oh, come on, you didn't know? No wonder he's enjoying this youth so much. He didn't realize the important things going on all around him. Idiot.
Well, that's fine with me. A kid should enjoy doing what he wants. Just don't drag me into it. But now's the only time you get to do that, you know? Once you go out into the real world, there's really nothing great about it.
Sho's like me, man consumed by power. But he's still got plenty of chances to start over. He'll find that out, whether he likes it or not. Connections between people are all so chains. They've brought me in nothing but trouble. So I can understand why Sho wouldn't want to push that crap as far away from himself as possible. But the troublesome thing is, once you start making a connection with other people, they start winding their way around you before you notice it. Even when you're suffering from weakness and pain, they just don't hold back. But depending on how you handle it, they can create possibilities for you. In other words, whether you make use of these connections or let them go to waste is all on you.
In
Plus,
other words, you can't just run and hide in this world. It doesn't let you off the hook that easily. Well then, it's about time I head back. If your friends show up, they'll only start yapping about some annoying drivel again.
Adachi-san, you're going back, right?
What's that supposed to mean? Did you think I'd run away like in some Hollywood drama?
No, that's not what I meant.
I just want to do my time quietly. I really don't want to get wrapped up in something like this ever again.
I spit that at him and stick my head in one of those TVs stacked up here. I'm about to shove myself the rest of the way and I hear a voice. Desperation you can voice startles me and heart skips a beat. Can't help but pull myself back out. Caught off guard like this surprises me, but like hell am I gonna let him know that? So I had to play things off as normally as I can.
Don't yell like that. You startled me. So, you still have business with me?
Dojima-san said, I'll go see you once things have been settled.
Oh, give me a break. If Dojima-san shows up, I'll get yelled at even in lockup.
I can already see it in my mind. I make a face. Seeing that, you can laugh. That punk.
Maybe so. Adachi-san, good luck.
Okay, buddy. Don't act all nice to the fucking murderer, you fucking idiot. Call me back just to say that. Good luck? Bad luck is none of your business. Seriously, he's the same annoying brat I knew from before. Dumbass. With all the venom I can muster, I've thrown that word at Yukun's way. I didn't know what a face he makes when he heard it. I've already stuck my head into the TV, saying my farewells to this world for good. going back to follow my own path this time. This time, make sure I won't be seeing them again. So I close my eyes. I'm exhausted to my limits, but an oddly pleasant feeling. Does he exit in Junez and just walk himself back to the police station? And then there's an epilogue, right? Yep. So I'll watch the epilogue and then I'll update the fucking title and shit and
The prosecution's been settled.
Oh. It's been a few months since that P1 climax bullshit, and the prosecution case finally rested in the middle of summer, and I was transferred to the detention center. Going to court means that there's a possibility to get the maximum penalty under law, but instead of worrying about that, I'm more relieved that those troublesome days are finally over.
Man, my road until now seemed long and short at the same time.
Last year, I lost at my own game. Having to put up with this shitty world one day I was given a special power. That was when my game started. Had lousy human relationships, a boring job, and was part of a corrupt society. If I could destroy it all, I could remake the world another way. A world in the way I wanted. I'll admit, I enjoyed the game, as if I was trying to fill my own empty heart. Even the pressure of the unknown creeping up on me gave me the ultimate thrill. But eventually, I lost the brats from the investigation team, and I was arrested as a serial killer who terrorized Inaba. Game over. After it was all over, the only things I had left were my experiences and my rules. All games have rules, of course, and once I was caught, I decided that I'd follow the rules of this reality to atone for my sins and confess everything to the police. And yet, some mysterious corpse who died of unknown causes was found hanging somewhere. They declared the case open and once again start suspecting that the true killer was still on the loose. If that happened, it would mess up the rules I'd set for myself. No, I'm not going to stand for that. That's all. Because of the recent commotion, and by how I was mysteriously gravely injured while in custody, means that my incarceration is going to be even longer while I try to figure out what happened. I was starting to get tired of all these goddamn psych evaluations as well. Keep telling them that I'm going to follow the rules of this world so that they should take things a little easy on me, right? Seriously, the people in charge of this are so hard-headed, it's a pain in the ass.
Then, it doesn't change the fact that I'm bored. I wonder if the way things were before would have been less dull.
Threw myself into the moldy-smelling tatami mat at my cell and yawned loudly. Just as I'm drifting not to escape to sleep, I hear footsteps approaching me from the hall.
You have a visitor.
What? Must be Dojima-san.
I rolled my eyes and groaned inwardly. It's just as Yukun said, the instant my indictment was completed, got a letter from Dojima-san saying that he'd be coming to see me. What timing! Dojima-san was waiting for me to be moved to the main detention center, and I feel like he's caught me.
Why would he want to see me after all this? He really is nosy.
So awkward. I thought I'd cut my ties between me and Dojima-san the moment I was arrested.
You gonna see him or not?
This is why I hate him.
I stand without a word to the guard. If he wouldn't do any good, I of all people know how persistent he can be. Squinted at the harsh light of the outside door where Dojima-san was waiting for me.
Hey. Have you fattened up a bit since the last time I saw you?
What the fuck?
Well, life in lockup is much easier than your grueling training.
Did I really just hear you say that?
What the fuck? Dojima-san laughs at my taunt. Can't stop Can't stop myself from laughing either, and I look down quietly so that he doesn't notice. I threw our connection away, but it came back. I cut it, but it wouldn't stay cut. Bonds between people really are troublesome. And yet, somewhere inside me, I can't help but feel a little relieved at the way things turned out. Guess having a bond like this isn't so bad. I think that myself, but accidentally murmured out loud, too. Sound slips away among the calls of cicadas outside the window. Okay. The end. Okay. That was a weird ending. Cool. I'm not gonna watch these. This would be like... Oh, never mind. I guess I am gonna watch these. Oh, they're different credits. I see. Never mind. As a fine story. I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. It was really short. It didn't really go into much. It kind of just rehashed all the things I had already seen, but you know. Uh, it was a good story. It's fine. Like, I don't have I really don't have much more to say about this. Cause it's just a different side of episode P4. So it Adachi talked a bit weirdly during this. Like, at least his internal monologue did. It didn't sound like the character that was at the end of Persona 4. You know, it was just like, I don't know. It felt weird. I don't know why. Maybe I'm reading too much into things, but you know. After this, I'm gonna go back and do the true ending to episode P4 anyway. So I guess it'll be all the way back at the start. I don't know how to start that. I think I'd have to like I'd probably have to do the last battle again, which might be annoying, but whatever. I wonder what the true ending's gonna be. I really didn't expect this game to have a true ending, but I guess, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Persona games do typically have multiple endings, so. This also does not sound like a Persona song. This sounds like it sounds like you'd hear it in like a shonen anime. For some reason, I'm thinking of One Piece, or like Dragon Ball or something. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. That's what this song sounds like. Yeah. Once these fucking credits stop rolling, can I like, yeah. Yeah. I like they have Show Me Natsuki in the voices twice. Brain no work. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I'm sorry. It's just kind of how it goes. Huh. Oh, that's why it sounds weird. This game wasn't composed by Shoji Meguro, the normal guy, the guy who usually does the Persona soundtracks. I guess it's probably one of it's probably one of Arc System Works guys doing this. So yeah, that's nice. I think they're over. Yippee.
This program was brought to you by the following sponsors.
Okay. Thanks, Adachi. Adachi. Okay, cool. So, true ending. New path. New pathway is opened. Awakening. But real quick, I need to amend some titles. So I'll do that real quick and then I'll get back to it. And true ending. So this, I honestly didn't expect this. I expected a episode of Adachi to be longer. Uh, I did not think it would be over this quickly. Not that I'm like upset about that or anything. Like I didn't. Not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it should have been longer or anything like that. No, it's fine. It's literally whatever. I don't care. Um. But this does move up the plan a little because once I do this, I'm never touching this game on stream again. Because I've kind of gotten like fed up, not fed up with it, but you know. Wonder how this is gonna be different. Wonder how different this is gonna be.
What power is this? How can one human's power alone be enough to best me?
Because I'm just built different, bruh.
Kagutsuchi. That's what holds you back. The power I wield.
Awakening.
The
Am,
power we
am I gonna
wield
get? Am I gonna myriad
will
truth
never
this
succumb to
motherfucker?
someone like you.
I hope I get the myriad truth this motherfucker.
I will not lose.
Because I haven't gotten to do an insta kill in this entire campaign. You know, Kakutsuchi's giant arm swings up into the sky. This isn't good. This takes place. This place takes a direct hit from that enormous thing. Never mind sweeping off my feet. It could destroy the entire tower with all the quaking. Yep. And we like just saw this, so you know. Faster than I can call my persona, the other Izanagi flies towards Kakutsuchi from behind, slashing at its giant arm and knocking it back.
Adachi-san? What are you doing? I said everything
Yep.
was perfect for you, and you still didn't finish it off before I woke up.
The way he scratches his head and rolls his eyes. Without a doubt, that's the Adachi-san I know. He saved me? So now he's just dropped hints for us here and there, never doing anything to help us out directly. Which is this is very much an Adachi's, like, it's like a signature move. Show up, drop some weird information, and you just dip before you can make any conclusions. Seeing me surprised at this small exchange. Notable only those who know him. Adachi-san furrows his brow. He's displeased, in an ever so slightly embarrassed
Hey,
way.
what are you spacing out for? I don't have time to waste either. So let's hurry up and put it into this.
Right.
Yep. Ring ring. I can feel it. The two Izanagis respond to each other and melt into one. I've never felt this fusion of conflicting powers before. Eventually they coalesce into a sword which launches itself towards Hino Kakutsuchi's enormous rolling form.
Nagatsu Izanagi.
Yep. Cool. Ba-ba. Oh, what? Giant sword form with a torrent of power pierces Hino Kakutsuchi and disperses his body into fragments.
Over, Hino Kagutsuchi.
Oh, he angry. He angry. Oh, I didn't get the Myriad Truthsome. Okay. Because you suck. Because you're literally stupid. Literally stupid. Literally so dumb. Cool. He's gone.
The malice has been defeated,
Oh,
but your true
you're
power
new.
begins here. After all that has happened, I'm eager to see what you will do.
Hi.
Forgive my insolence, but the fight about to transpire piques my interest. I wish to witness its outcome.
What? Huh?
Show.
Huh? What? I don't get it. What's happening? Why is he glowing blue now? Why is he blue now? What? The frenzy that was raging only a moment ago, has unbelievably quieted down. It's only the cold and calm moonlight in the air. Red fog has disappeared somehow, and I feel like the time has stopped here.
Where is he?
Don't have time to ask who he's talking about. It's even have to figure it out. Thinking about Minazuki, the other self within him.
No. He was trying to protect you from Kagutsuchi.
I see.
He's different. The madness, the childish denial he'd shown up until now is all but gone. He's just standing there in a thin air of quiet, icy menace. It's like he knows everything that's happened when he was
When
Minazuki.
I woke up, I was in the hospital. I didn't know anyone there, or even how long I'd been out.
Sho starts to talk, his clear voice missing the intimidating quality it used to
My
have.
care was paid up for basically forever. I had a pretty good idea where the money came from.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
Yeah. The same goddamn bastard who tampered with an orphan kid and threw him away like yesterday's garbage when I blacked out.
Yeah. Sho Minazuki was one of the orphans collected by Kiryuja's ergonomics research laboratory as a test subject. Shuji Ikutsuki, the man in charge of their research, planted a mysterious artifact and was a plume of dust into Sho's body. Yes, we know this already.
Was
Thank you.
Everything to me. I did everything I could when I was a kid. I was happy to see that rotten bastard smile.
Sho.
Sure you were.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, all that was left for me when I woke up was a shit ton of money and a world I never knew. You get it, right? All I know is fighting. I
Oh.
don't have a damn clue how to live in this world.
Why is he blue? I still don't get that. Why is he glowing blue now? Think back to what Mitsuru-san said. By the time Sho was old enough to think for himself, he had been taken in by the research lab and placed in confinement, cut off from all contact with the outside world. The only other person Sho knew is Shuji Ikutsuki, who was in charge of the research at the time, and who was a very bad influence for an orphan young man. When Sho lost consciousness because of Ikutsuki's experiments, he was sent to a hospital. Oh fuck. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, we're good. I can only imagine how the world must have looked when he woke up all alone in the
I left
hospital
the
bed.
hospital and went out into the world. Yeah, that's right. Into your Inaba.
My Inaba?
You were in Inaba?
Yeah.
And it sucked. It was so boring I thought I was gonna die.
Real.
That's when the murder case broke on that foggy day.
Don't tell me.
That's right. I saw it all. I saw what you did, what you fought against, and how you solved the case.
Good lord. Shows known about us for far longer than we knew about him. He's been observing us all
It
this
was
time.
fun. It got my blood pumping. I got the scent of battle. And I thought you were just like me. Then right when that case was just about closed, that thing spoke to me. It asked if I wanted to destroy the world.
You're talking about Kagutsuchi.
Yeah. Minazuki came up with the plan, and I went with it.
Yep.
And then, you know the rest.
Just as I thought, Sho doesn't really want the world to be destroyed. That he really what he really wants, really yearns for is a world he can live in.
Sho, don't be afraid to bond with people. You're like Labras, someone who is made to fight, so that's all they know. But she's one of our good friends now.
Just like when Yosuke Chi and my other friends accepted their shadows. It's an obstacle Sho must overcome as well.
Still, the only way I can relate to you all is by fighting.
That seems kind of arbitrary.
All right then.
It seems kind of like you're just, okay, whatever.
If fighting is the only way you can form bonds, then I'll fight you till the cows come home. Just don't drag anyone else into it.
Just like that, life returned to Sho's eyes. Along with it, the scar on his forehead and his eyes shone to pure bluish white, and I can sense the fire of life, much stronger than before, surging through his entire body. Oh! Oh, he has Tsukiyomi now. Not only that, but something rises behind him. It's the persona that Minazuki was using. So, this is Sho's true form, unbound strength. Oh well, looks like this strategy was a failure. Can't go easy on him at this rate. Okay. Here we fucking go, I guess.
Finally.
Over here.
Oh, he already has... Why is he already burst?
Over here.
Good to see you dying, nerd.
Over here.
It's you, Diamond. And one more should do it. Got him. Easy peasy. I hope that wasn't supposed to be like super dramatic or hard or anything.
Show me Nazuki. To think he'd take so quickly to the persona passed down from the self born of that plume of dusk. It's been a while since we've had a guest with that much power. I presume Sho will be a rather dreadful underclassman for him. I truly look forward to what develops of this.
Ah, so that red-haired young man has reached an epiphany.
Yes. The many encounters he had here have brought about a change within him.
Uh-huh.
He'll surely have many more experiences and battles on his journey from here on. As a new guest of the room.
Oh,
Elizabeth,
that's
will
nice.
you not return to us? Theo was worried about you. I believe he had been to this place as well.
Oh, did he? I hadn't noticed at all. Not even a raindrop's worth.
Damn.
Is that so?
Well then, it seems the time has come for me to take my leave. Please tell my incompetent brother this. My journey has
Damn.
just begun.
Damn, Elizabeth, okay. Oh, and there she goes.
Ah, Elizabeth. I sense that you may become a guest of our room someday yourself.
That was close. My blood ran cold so many times during the battle. I fought with all my might, and without holding back at all, but Sho was fast, his slashes were sharp, and he felt like a veteran warrior who's gone through intense training.
How do you feel, Sho?
I lost. That's the brawn of a guy with bonds, huh? Never mind. Even my jokes are lame right now.
Come
They
at
were
me
always
whenever
lame.
You want, as often as you want. I'll always accept the challenge.
Yes, this isn't the end. For Sho, this battle is only the beginning. The only way Sho could form a relationship with others was by hurting them. He started this mess because he wanted so badly to have those bonds he couldn't attain. But in every strike he aimed at me during our fight, I think he sensed his wish for us to accept each other and had to boost one another up. What? Which is how it should be. A connection with others can be great. It can be a great strength depending on how you face them. Helps us grow. Sho took hold of the first chance he had, whatever means he knew, and offered it to me. I intended to accept this challenge with all my might. Wonder if that got through to
So
him.
what are you gonna do now? I meant it when I said that the others would.
That's enough. I'm tired of all your lecturing. I'll kill you for sure one day. You better be ready when I...
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Just ended off with a threat. Sho makes a smirking vow then disappears, flying far away from here. All I can do is smile, rather his smug attitude. Smile at his rather smug attitude. On seeing Sho leave, Margaret approaches me.
It seems it's over. And that was a wonderful battle. It even made my heart skip a beat. I'll look forward to your rematch with him.
I'd be fine if he didn't show up for a while.
Is that so? This encounter between you two will one day give way to something irreplaceable. I don't know your desires, but that may be the nature of the power you hold.
Who knows?
Who knows? It's true that I've made wonderful friends here in Inaba, and it's those friends who've allowed me to overcome my trials so far. But it's not because I'm special or anything. I'm sure the same will happen to Sho from here on out too.
Now that the red fog is gone, this place will disappear shortly. Shouldn't your friends evacuate more urgently?
That's right. I completely forgot about that. The tower was only an illusion that came out of the red fog. So now that the fog is gone, this place will turn back into a regular old Yasogami High.
Alright, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh? What is it?
Could you please send all my friends here in the tower somewhere safe?
Margaret falls silent, as if thinking for a moment, and then turns a smile towards
Since
me.
you did entertain me somewhat, I
Okay.
suppose I should show my appreciation. Very well. I shall send you all to a safe place.
Thank you.
May we meet again in the Velvet Room.
After those parting words, I'm enveloped in white light. My vision begins to fade. I see the open space I was just in to start to peel away from the edges and crumble without a sound.
What's this?
Oh, hi, Theodore.
It seems I was a moment too late. To think I missed an opportunity to see two tremendous powers clash. Oh, how I wish I could have witnessed it with my own eyes.
Are you satisfied yet?
Sister? Why are you here?
Is there some irregularity with my presence here?
No, that wasn't what I meant.
So, did you see Elizabeth?
I wasn't out to find her. Rather, I was scouting the area in search of this cola you wished for. It's true. This is my proof.
What?
I did not think
Yo.
this cola would be hidden in such a sturdy metallic box. Disassembling the box took some time, but I did so without breaking anything. I also inserted all the 10,000 yen bills I had before reassembling it. To think that the people of this world go to such lengths simply just to buy cola. I still have much to learn.
Alright.
It doesn't matter. So, were you able to take a look about this world?
Ah, of course, sister. The people I encountered here exhibited much stronger powers than usual by trusting in these bonds between each other. I gather that the reason they display such powers is because they have a wish they desire, along with the ones their bonds connect them to.
I see. I'm surprised. You did rather well.
I think Elizabeth may have found such a wish as well.
She has. What makes you say so?
Perhaps it's only my imagination, but I sensed something while pursuing her. I thought Elizabeth might have found something she wants to do for someone besides herself. In other words, a wish of her own.
Huh.
Sister?
I see. Very well. So, what kind of bonds do you intend on exploring?
Well, I believe we should first start by making a toast with this cola.
Yes,
I've heard
that
it
is a
is
great.
sublime
That's a great
ritual
idea.
performed by the people of this world to further strengthen their bonds.
I already worry about where you'll end up. Come now, Theo. Let's go back.
All right.
Please, wait for me, sister.
And there they go. Cool, I guess. Today. The last one. After the list, we tragically say goodbye to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. May 6th. A sunny day in contrast to the gray skies of yesterday. Even though this is the last day of Golden Week, the Junez food court seems pretty quiet. Normally it would be even more crowded than usual, but the reason it's empty is obvious at a glance. People fled the store like a receding tide of afraid of the bizarre crew who just showed up. This includes a man covered by not much except a cape, a costumed woman, a costumed hero, a woman in thick fur despite the summer heat, two robots.
Looks like the place is all out.
Oh, and Junpei.
Is management gonna be okay with this?
Nope.
It's usually more crowded. My dad's gonna kill me if he finds out about this. Wait, is this my fault?
Kinda. Even Yosuke seems at his wit's end as he answers Junpei-san. Teddy's in his usual costume rather than normal clothes, but thanks to the idiosyncrasies of the Shadow Optimus, he doesn't stand out much at all. And also, people are used to seeing him here since he works here as a mascot. But after the night we solved the case, we decided to take this opportunity to throw a celebration party with everyone. Oh, that's sweet. I don't know the details of how it got started, but since Labrys wanted it to be at some place bustling, Yosuke took the bold step of deciding to hold it here. What I want to know is, how did it not occur to him this would happen?
Well then, it's a great day out and...
That's so played out, Yosuke-senpai.
Okay.
Just hurry up and get things started. I'm starving. No, I give up. You do it, partner.
Me?
In addition to our usual members, the Shadow Operative joining in has made our group pretty big, and Yosuke gives up as everyone stares at him amidst the cat calls. Oh well, if someone falls, another will follow them up. It's how our investigation team rolls, after all.
Okay, here goes. 1, 2.
Okay, that's nice. The modest party kicks off with a toast. No one must have gotten much sleep last night, but they're all having fun chatting. Some are reuniting with friends they haven't seen in a while, and others are meeting new people for the first time.
Hi, it's hot today. Yuka-chan, aren't you hot in that costume?
No.
Hey, don't touch that. Are you hot, Teddy? I'll open up your zipper for you. Here we go.
Oh no.
Huh?
Oh no, he's stuck.
Ah! The pretty boy within can't come out now.
Oh no.
Pretty boy. That definitely applies to Ken-kun.
Don't.
He's got like this natural aura around him.
He's got aura.
You're right. He seems like someone you just can't resist looking after.
What do you mean by that?
Say my name.
Oh, he doesn't even notice. He doesn't care.
His skin is clearer than the average girl's too.
What the fuck?
Huh? What?
He's just. He's.
My position is pretty boy, aren't you, Ken? I won't let you get
Ken.
away with this.
I knew I should have bought a change of clothes. I'm sticking out like a sore thumb. May as well put on my mask since that actually might help. Wait, huh? Where's my mask?
Oh.
Akihiko-san, that looks perfect on you.
Oh, and Yuka's gonna die.
Interesting.
Oh my god!
It really limits your field of vision. If I wear it during my training, it'll really help for low visibility situations.
I love that they actually gave him like an echo. Like he's actually wearing a helmet.
What kind of situations are those? People will call the police on you if you train in that.
I don't know, man. I think he looks pretty killer.
It looks surprisingly good on you, Master. You look like a comic book hero. It seems they have a good master-disciple relationship going.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're an engineering student, Fukusan? I'm hopeless at math, so I really admire girls who are strong in the sciences. It's nothing, really. You can be good at it, too, once you get the hang of it. Hey, what do engineering students do anyway? Do you know, Yukiko? Maybe they do experiments. You know, like adding secret ingredients to dishes.
I don't know. That's how that. I don't
So
think
that
that's
was an
right.
Experiment.
What kind of guy do you go for, Mitsuru-san? Are you engaged or something?
Me. I did have someone like that
Oh.
in the past. But all I can focus
Oh.
on are my missions.
Don't bring him up right now. I finished Persona 3 a little bit ago. That one's still fresh. You don't have to go doing me like that.
You got guts taking a shot at Mitsuru-senpai and all this chaos, kid. She's a tough one, so be prepared.
Kid, you're like 20.
Iori.
You're so funny, Junpei-san. I think you might be one of the top 2 funniest people I know.
What's this? Is the lovely Rosette
Stop.
actually complimenting me?
She's too young for you, dude. Move on.
She's not complimenting you at all. So who's the other one?
Why are you all looking at me for? Kind of rude, don't you think?
Hey, Yukiko-senpai. Can I pet him now, too?
He says
Dog.
he wants to stay here a bit longer. Right, Gangaro-maru?
At least learn his actual name.
It's Koromaru.
You understood
Dog.
that?
That's why there are some cases where one can't help but to take drastic action.
Aw.
I see. Impressive, Naoto-san. You really live up to this.
Oh, this is really sweet, actually. I really like this.
It's
This
a
little bit of
delicate
like interaction
But
between
in
the
certain pressing
two,
circumstances,
P3 and P4 crew. That's nice.
Impressive. Pressing? Naoto-san. Was that a pun just now? It's well over the phoneme threshold.
What?
Huh? Of course not. It was just a coincidence.
Fighting all throughout Golden Week, and we're only just now getting a moment to catch our breath. Party goes on, so the usual drift from topic to topic. Eventually, I noticed Labras stepped away from everyone, to stand alone in the corner of the food court. So I go talk to her. Aw.
What's the matter, Labras?
Oh, I was just looking out at the town. I didn't get a really good look at it the other day, so I want to take it in as much as I can. now.
Aw. That's really sweet. Labras' gaze is past the fence into the distance. The area around here is just an ordinary country town. It's hard to think that there's anything novel about it, but this is Labras, who's been asleep for over 10 years. Everything she sees must be fresh and new to her.
What do you see?
Lots of things. There's tons of people, everyone living their life to the fullest. Hey, Yukon. Thanks for everything.
Aww. Labras suddenly bows formally to me. Did we do something? Is she just thanking us for helping her
It
out?
was you who helped us out this time, Labras. We're even now.
Labras slowly shakes her head. I guess that wasn't actually what she meant. Wasn't what she meant. So what then? I can't think of anything else she could be thanking
No,
us
that's
for.
not what I meant. I slept for so long that everything's a first for me. Like
Oh.
having a celebration party with so many folks.
Aw.
Huh. Well, are you enjoying it?
For sure. Everyone seems like they're having fun, so that makes me happy.
Yay.
There's something I figured out, too. You guys and all them shadow operatives might not be together all the time, but that don't matter.
Labras and I look back towards the group. There's no investigation team or shadow operatives anymore. Only cheerful time shared between friends. The bond we forged won't disappear, no matter how far apart we may be. Something I learned from Mitsuru-san and her people. They all went their separate ways, but they reunited here even after quite some time because of this case. Hope that investigation team will be like them from now on. I think we have it in us. What happened over the last day was our first step towards that goal.
I agree, but doesn't the same go for us, since we got to meet during Golden Week?
You're right.
Aww.
We promised to meet again, and though that was literally just the other day, here I am again. It was tough, but fun too. That's why I want to thank you.
I could say the same to you.
Smile naturally forms on both our faces. After Lapras has a good laugh, she looks straight at me.
I'm sure Shokun will be okay.
Hmm?
He might have lived all alone, without anyone to talk to, but we're there for him
Aww.
now.
Yeah, Sho's journey is just getting started. We can change as much as we want by learning from other people.
You got that right.
Hi. You're here at a bit of an odd time. I'm wrapping up the true ending of Ultimax, so might not get much more to stream. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I don't appreciate that you're calling me dad again. But I guess that's just how it goes now. Doing good. I'm doing good. I finished up episode of Adachi, and now I'm finishing up the true ending of this, so that's cool. Smothers herself, her expression is bright. It's like she really is human. I have no doubts that Sho can make just a dramatic transformation.
I'm gonna do my best too.
Yay! Truly feel a wonderful day out. The sun's risen high up in the sky, casting a strong shadow on the rooftop. Clear blue skies of Inaba look as though they've been blessing our futures. Aw, that's really nice. I really like Labras. Okay, parenting me. Sure. I got an achievement. New journey. The story's true ending. Cool. The end. I did it. I ended the game. That was a good game. I like it. A beautiful game. Yeah, it was really good. I liked it. As far as like, okay, listen. I guess now is good a time as any to address my overall thoughts. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it tells a good story. I hate comparing things to Persona, like the mainline games, because it's very hard to like match that same level of like, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to match the peakness of a mainline Persona game in a spin-off. So I don't want to compare it to like Persona 4 or Persona 3 or anything like that, but it's hard not to since it is directly spinning off of those games. So it stacks up decently well, and like it's a spin-off. It's a fighting game first and foremost, and if you're like into like anime fighters like this, then it is. I can see why a lot of people are very diehard fans of this game. Like all the stuff is there. If the small overlap between Persona fans and like fans of games like BlazBlue or Guilty Gear, like I feel like those people would really enjoy this game. They probably really do. But like I said many times, probably fighting games are not my thing. Not games like this, at least. I play Smash a lot. That was what got me started. Platform pros are kind of my thing. This is like my first game like this. I played a teeny tiny bit of Street Fighter with my friend Aaron, and I've barely touched any game like it. And I've never played a game that plays like this, like a Blaze Blue or a Guilty Gears, anything like that. So I I guess it's a good starting off point for me, but considering I'm familiar with the media, with the like characters in the world and already, and stuff already, but it is interesting. It took a lot of getting used to. The only bad thing is that you're used to the characters and you don't feel the emotional hit. I kind of agree with that. I still do enjoy seeing all my old friends, I guess, here, and getting to see the funny little like almost like fan fiction interactions between the P4 and P3 crew. That's nice. But as far as spin-offs go, it's never gonna stack up to Strikers. I just gotta be honest with you. I've played Strikers. I love Strikers so much. I don't feel the same way about this game as I do about Strikers. I enjoyed it a lot, but I don't have the same, like, sort of, I don't have that same, like, feelings I do towards this game that I do for Strikers. I just feel like it's going to be a long time. Not just because after this, I'm going to start up Persona 4, or not Persona 4, Persona 5 Arsene Only Run, as the poll. My goal was to get this game out of the way so I wouldn't be playing 2 games at once. So I'll be playing 2 games at once still. I'll be playing Persona 5 as well as Metaphor. Hopefully that doesn't get too much. True. Yeah. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do Arsene Only Run for a while now. Thanks to you. I still got a couple closing thoughts, so I'm not gonna end stream just yet. This game got something else for me. Nope. 99. Might have missed something. Oh, there's a dialogue option here for a bad ending, probably. Anyway. And after that, I don't know. We'll see. But those games are gonna take a while to wrap up, so I think I can, just cross that bridge when I get there, probably. I'm sure I'll come up with something. I think, hopefully by the time I complete, my Arsene Only Run Metaphor, maybe Danganronpa, maybe. I've heard things about it. I don't really know anything about it, so, I guess I could check it out. It probably means I'm in the perfect position to play it. I don't even know what kind of game it is, though. But, yeah. This game is very good. I enjoyed it a lot. I would definitely, like, I've heard a lot of mixed things about this game. Like, a lot of people really, really, really like it, and a lot of people absolutely despise it. It's gay sex. Great. Amazing. Just joking. Yeah, I figured. What was I saying? It's a decent sequel to 4. It's nice. It's nice that I get to spend a little bit more time with these characters. Although, I probably just due to it essentially being handed off to a different company. Sometimes the characters don't always feel like themselves. I don't know. It's hard to come up with an example right now, but I said this during Adachi's. Like, a lot of his like internal monologue, like there's the text on the screen that, excuse me, the exposition text. A lot of times those didn't really stack up with how like I thought the characters would talk. But that might just be me, or it might just be because different writers, different interpretations of the characters. But whatever. It's still just something I noticed and kind of took away from it. It's just that it's a pretty interesting game. I'm sure it is. I'm sure Danganronpa is very interesting. I haven't heard a lot about it. I've heard people talk very highly of it though. So I'm sure it's great, but I just don't know anything about it. So, and I'd have to buy the game, so that's another hurdle. Let's see. Cause it's low. Yeah. Break out. Ooh, keychain. That's fun. Oh, the music in this game's great, but that's not even a surprise. I'd be more surprised if it was like there were any bad tracks. Honestly, music in this game's great. I enjoyed hearing some of the Persona 3, both the Fez, some of the portable and some of the Answers tracks, as well as the best hits from Persona 4. So that's really cool. Fucking Labris. I have to mention Labris because she is like one of my new favorite characters in all of Persona. If anything else comes out of this game, is that like I will I'm now Labris's biggest fan officially. She's the coolest character to come out of this. Like I don't know what it is, but like between like Labris and Sophia and Zenkichi, the Persona spin-offs are like bad in the thousand with the quality of their spin-off characters. Show is a bit iffy though. I don't have any problems with him really. And then he's like kind of lame puns. Like he talks kind of weirdly. Like he's the only one that really thinks like, oh wow, this game was made in 2013. Oh boy. But I just really love Labra. She's so cool. I don't know what it is about the robot characters that just like draw my ire for some reason. Like Labris is like one of my new favorite characters. Aigis is like far and away my favorite Persona 3 character, and I just really love Sophia and Strikers. I haven't played the Answer, but I know of Metis. I don't know anything about her though, but I'm sure she's gonna be great too. I might play the Answer on stream at some point. That'd be fun. I still haven't I need to play it, and it's DLC for 3. Maybe when it's on sale, I'll play it. What am I saying now? The only bad track on Persona can be Battle Tesso. I don't know that one, so cool. I'm sure I'll recognize it if I heard it, but yeah, it's hard. It's kind of hard to put my thoughts in on this game because I kind of played 2 games at once, because included in this game is the other game's story mode. Which, by the way, I don't know if it came out, but I got very exhausted with Arena's story mode. Like, cause it like that's I think the biggest flaw of this game, and it wasn't even really in this game, but still, I played it, so I got to talk about it. The Persona 4 Arena story mode, P4A story mode, it was rough. Like it was just the same storyline with 12 different characters essentially. Like, okay, 10 different characters, because like Labras had a different storyline and Elizabeth kind of has her own thing going on. But it just kind of dragged. It just kind of like, I got tired of the same beginning, the same end, the same like cliffhangers 10-ish different times. But again, Labras, peak. So, it's a little like Baymax. Psychological things about liking robots because they're not real persons, but on other franchise, they're emotionless charm. Yeah, something like that. I don't know what it is about them. Again, Lapras is just so peak. Lapras is peak character. I just really enjoy her presence throughout all of this. It was very fun learning about her. And also her story is absolutely fucking tragic. And was probably the closest that this game got me to crying. Just experiencing her story and her conclusions. Oh, and her fucking... last stream, when I finished up episode P4, her visiting the grave was crushing. It was so sweet. Like, that was what almost got me. Like, really, really almost got me. Oh, I really do appreciate the epilogues this game gave its characters. That's really cute. So that's really sweet. I'm just glad Lapras is here. I'm so happy that like, cause I've always heard about her. I never knew really what was up with her. Lapras is so basic. True. What's going on? Hello, Candle. Hi. You might have missed it, but I just finished up the true ending of episode P4. So, y'all here to bear witness to the last episode of this game and my kind of wrapping up thoughts. As far as like, what's next? It's gonna be continuing Metaphor and my Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Or not, what the fuck was I talking about? Hold on, I'm gonna try that sentence again. It's gonna be Metaphor and my Persona 5 Royal Arson Only run. So that'll be great. I'm very excited to start that because I love Persona 5. I'll take any excuse I can to replay it. So that'll start back up probably Wednesday. I'll make a post about it when it starts. Probably after I end the stream. Also, don't know if y'all saw, but I posted that my new Dark Souls video is about to go up. It'll go up Sunday. I finished editing it. It's a bit shorter. It's a bit of a shorter one because it was a shorter stream. And had to cut a lot of it because a lot of that stream was kind of dead weight. It was kind of just fluff of just me just like dying. But I think it's a good video. I think it's funny. Let's see. Dad, when I see Mom again, last time you said we used to again, car sink into the river. Okay. I don't know if you're referring to anyone in particular. Do keep in mind, I do have a girlfriend. I don't know if she would appreciate you talking like that. I don't think she'd like you calling her that. Oh man, when she comes over Wednesday, I'm gonna have to explain how I'm being called dad by my Twitch. That's gonna be an awkward conversation. Lore confirmed. What do you mean lore? I did not just now confirm that I have a girlfriend. That's been confirmed since like my Dark Souls days. Is that when you're gonna buy me a new Terranator? I don't know what that is. What a terrorist do? No. Oh man. You little goobers. Yeah. It's interesting how little I have to say about this game. Like, I know I've been yapping for 20 minutes, but like, I don't know. I'm having trouble I've had trouble putting my thoughts into words when it comes to stuff like this. Maybe it's just because I'm live. Maybe it's because it just happened. But I don't know. It's always been rough for that. Like a lot of my more like I guess like developed thoughts will come to me later. But you know, for now, I guess I'll just say I really enjoyed it. Not as much as a lot of people seem to, but I did enjoy it. It was very worthwhile. I'm glad I played it. It was a good game. I'm glad a lot of you recommended this game to me, because I don't think I would have played it if I didn't get it recommended to me. Also today, our school bus almost took me to McDonald's. Almost got that. Almost got the dub cheeseburger. Nice. I could fuck up some McDonald's. Can you buy me a 2018 Ford Mustang Shelby GT with a 2-meter exhaust? It's cheap. I don't know about that, Chief. We'll see. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. But that's not allowed anymore. I can't do that even if I wanted to. No. No, I very much cannot. Oh man, oh man. I feel like you should have seen that one coming, honestly. Yeah. Oh, that's for a band, bro. I don't know. Just try to strike one, I say. Could you buy me a nuke? I don't think I can. I'm sure I could buy one, but I don't think I can. Okay, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end things here before things get too out of control. I've given my thoughts. Thank you all for being here throughout this game. I really do appreciate it. It's a bit of a niche game. Like, when I look at the tags for it, they're like not a lot of people stream it, not a lot of people upload about it. So, I'm glad to have left my mark a bit. Glad you're here. God, strike this comment down. I will. Oh, my controller disconnected. Come on, turn back on. There we go. Yeah, so thank you all so much for being here. If you're watching this as a VOD later, see if you can catch me live next time, 7 o'clock p.m. CST, Monday through Friday, on twitch.tv/JustJackson05, or on YouTube at JustJackson05. Let's see, tomorrow I'll be back at Metaphor Refantasio, something like that. And this game will never return until I cut it and make a video about it, if I do. And in its place, I will be starting my Persona 5 Royal Arson only challenge run. So that'll be fun. That'll be exciting. So look forward to that. Be on the lookout for that. So yeah. On Twitch, stick around. We're gonna raid someone. But for YouTube, for everyone on YouTube, so long. Good night. Appreciate you being here. Sayonara.